Yes, guys, welcome to Pure Coys TV. Could Tottenham be involved in a bit of swapsies? A few swap deals going on at Tottenham, possibly with the players being linked in and possibly out of Spurs. Guys, before we get into it, please do me a massive favour and like the stream, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. So you know when all of my content is about to drop. Slightly different surroundings tonight. I am staying at my sister's house for the week. I'm looking after her cat, who is bloody old and extremely loud. But listen, I'm sure we will get through the week. I'm still going to keep streaming, and hopefully, we will get no cat interruptions during this stream. So, Spurs, listen. A few players been linked with the move out of Tottenham, and one in particular is, of course, Lucas Bergvall, who was linked with the move to Forest earlier on in the window. That link has resurfaced. It looks like Forest are interested in bringing Bergvall to the City ground. This is what we hear today. Tottenham and Nottingham Forest have open talks for Lucas Bergvall. A deal will be difficult as Spurs are not actively looking to offload the Swedish international, but there is an understanding that Tottenham will let him go for the right price. Well, what is the right price? For me, I'd sell him for 35 million pounds. I really would. But listen, I understand a lot of people don't want to sell Bergvall. I think maybe around the 50 million pound mark is a really good sell for Tottenham. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. 50 million, would you snap the hand off? I absolutely would. And it looked like, okay, yeah, we might get 50 million in for Bergvall. But then the stories come out this evening. And maybe, listen, I'm putting two and two together, maybe coming up with 800. But this story has come out this evening, and it's regarding this man. And it's not the man we think it is. It's not Morgan Gibbs White, but it is a Forest player. It is Neco Williams. And this has come out. And it says Tottenham have made a formal inquiry on the availability of Nottingham Forest fullback Neco Williams, a Welsh international, of course. Williams is in talks over a new deal at the City ground. But a number of Forest top flight rivals are keen on the 25-year-old. Now, listen, this could be just a story to get Neco Williams a bigger contract at Forest. It probably is. But I'm reading that and I'm thinking, well, we've got Bergvall. You want him. We want Neco Williams, apparently. Maybe we could do a little swapsy there. We will see what happens with it going forward. I think it's just Neco Williams' camp trying to get him a bigger and better contract. But we will see. As it is, of course, he does play fullback. He predominantly is a left back. We have two left backs already. He can play right back as well. Of course, most fullbacks can. It makes sense maybe if we're getting rid of Spence. But if we're not, I'm not sure that makes sense. Guys, drop a comment. Neco Williams, would you take him at Tottenham? And would you take him as part of a swap deal for Lucas Bergvall? I'd expect a bit of money plus Bergvall for Neco Williams, if I'm honest, guys. But we will see what happens. The next story coming out, and this is an interesting one, and it concerns our very own captain, Christian Romero. Now, it looks like Barcelona may be interested in the Tottenham and Argentina centre-back. We will see what happens. This is what it reads. Understands Deco has held talks again with the agents of Christian Romero in the last few days. He is a name for Barca. Hansi Flick likes Christian Romero, and Deco believes an agreement can be reached with Spurs for around 50 million euros. Guys, Romero, he is almost certainly leaving, right? There's no doubt about it. He will leave Tottenham this summer. We've already got the replacement in Van Hecker, so he will leave. It's just a question of where will he leave and how much will Spurs get for him. If Barca are looking at him, 50 million euros, I think that's a pretty good deal for Tottenham. I don't see us getting too much more. Listen, it says it all right. This is a player that so many fans think is world class, but most teams don't want to pay over 50 million euros for him. It says to me that he's not really the world class player we think he is, especially as he's got 3 years left on his contract still at Spurs. I would take 50 million. here and now. And I think that's a really good deal. Now, again, whether it happens, we will see. And then another little story comes out just to make me think, oh, maybe we could have a little swapsy there as well. And it is, of course, this man, Ferran Torres. He is being linked with the move away from Barcelona. Spurs are being linked with him, a left-sided forward. Kind of makes sense. Played in the Premier League as well. But we also have Al Nassr, who are really interested in him, and PSG as well, who are very interested. So we will see what happens there. Apparently, Barcelona want between 35 and 50 million euros for him. So, perfect little swap deal. We get our left-sided player. Romero goes out the door. It's all too simple, isn't it? It just seems all too simple, guys. Drop a comment. Would you take the 50 million for Romero? And if he did go to Barca, would you do a swap deal? Would you get Torres in as part of the deal? Kind of makes sense, but what do you think of Torres? I'm not sure. Got to be honest, I'm not sure. He was young when he was at Man City. He's gone to other clubs and done well, but I don't know, guys. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about Torres possibly being on Spurs' radar and Romero leaving out the door, going to Barcelona for 50 million euros if it happens. There's no doubt. The way he's playing in the World Cup this year, Romero, he will get his move. And hopefully Spurs will get a nice big paycheck for him. But we will see. Guys, drop a comment on the transfer links today. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I am on my way to 2K. So anyhow, would be much appreciated. Have a fantastic day, night, wherever it is and wherever you are. And as always, guys, come on, you Spurs.